We got an update for James Gunn recently announced Man of Tomorrow that gives us an idea about who the story is going to focus on more and who might be the film's main villain. So while on the Howard Stern show, James Gunn himself said that the story would be about Lex Luthor and Superman having to work together to a certain degree against a much bigger threat. So when the Man of Tomorrow was announced, I think a lot of us have speculated that it would be a team up between Superman and Lex Luthor, also based on the image drawn by Jim Lee. But this isn't new to James Gunn, right? We've seen him kind of make villains kind of make a turn, or you kind of root for them. You think about Guardians of the Galaxy 1 with Yondu and of course Nebula, and seeing how those characters turn out. Now I don't think he's going to make Lex Luthor like a hero by the end of the film. We're not going to be like, oh, I want Lex Luthor to be in the Justice League. I don't think that's going to be the case, but I think he's going to find ways to humanize him a lot more. But speaking of humans, or should I say speaking of the opposite of humans, we have the idea of the much bigger threat. Brainiac I'm not the only one that thinks this. I think it is about time, and if this is to be true, obviously he didn't confirm this, but I think a lot of us in the fandom believe that it's time for Brainiac to make his big screen debut, and that is, to me, a perfect villain to go against a Superman, but also have the intellect of someone like Lex Luthor. So I think he would be a perfect villain to have these two people team up to go against, but then eventually become enemies again. So what do you all think about what James Gunn said about this being more of a story about Lex Luthor and Superman teaming up, and Lex Luthor maybe being more of the focus of the film? And do you want to see Brainiac as the main villain? If not, who do you want to see as the villain? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And for more DC discussions like this, consider subscribing and following for more.